After lending out the southern part of Nanjun, Sun Quan still had not given up on capturing the land of Yizhou. He once again sent a messenger to Liu Bei, saying, "Liu Zhang is not a wise lord. Yizhou will not be secured sooner or later, and if Cao Cao captures it, the situation of Jingzhou will be critical, so it is better for us to go into the Yizhou together. Let's fight Liu Zhang first, then eliminate Zhang Lu, and unify the south. At that time, even if there were 10 Cao Cao, we won't be afraid." Liu Bei's intention was to attack Yizhou on his own, not wanting Sun Quan to get his hands on it. Sun Quan had previously consulted Liu Bei about moving west together, but was overruled by Liu Bei at Yin Guan's suggestion. At this time, Zhou Yu has died, Jiangling and Yiling, and other key roads into Yizhou, has also been taken control by Liu Bei, so Liu Bei rebuffed more stiffly this time. So Liu Bei replied to Sun Quan, "Although Liu Zhang is weak, he is enough to protect himself. Besides, all three of us are allies against Cao Cao. How can we attack each other? I think it's better to forget about attacking Yizhou." It is not known whether Sun Quan wanted to deliberately test Liu Bei's determination, or was persuaded by Zhou Yu's last plan of dividing the world into two parts, but he chose to ignore Liu Bei's response. He sent Sun Yu to lead his army to garrison at Xiakou, wanting to advance westward along the Yangtze River. Liu Bei saw that, so letting Guan Yu stationed in Jiangling, Zhang Fei stationed at Zhugui, Zhuge Liang stationed on the south bank of the Yangtze River, Liu Bei himself in Gong'an, all troops to stand by as if they were facing the enemy, resolutely prohibited the passage of the Wu army. Afterwards, Liu Bei sent someone to Xiakou, and said to Sun Yu, "If you insist on attacking Yizhou, I would like to dishevel my hair, and return to the mountains and forests, and I won't lose my faith for the world." In fact, Liu Bei's words were already very serious, implying that, "I will protect Liu Zhang as my ally, and no one can do anything about him, otherwise don't blame me for falling out with you." Sun Yu could not get through, only had to report Sun Quan. Sun Quan had no choice but to call back Sun Yu's army. And then the news of Liu Bei's troop entry into Yizhou reached Guangdong, so angry that Sun Quan cursed, "Traitorous villain! How dare you play fraud with me?" But the more angry Sun Quan is futile. The north cannot go, the west is blocked, he can only set his sights to the south of the Jiaozhou. At the end of 210 AD, Sun Quan appointed the governor of Poyang, Buzhu, as the provincial governor of Jiaozhou, and asked him to go south with more than 1,000 soldiers to take over Jiaozhou. At that time, the 7 commanderies of Jiaozhou, Jiaozhou, Herpu, Jiuzhen, Nunhai, Yulin and Renun. These 6 commanderies are under Xu Xie's control. Only the governor of Songwu, Wu Ju, had been Liu Biao's generals. After Liu Biao's death, no one in charge of Songwu, it became Wu Ju's independent kingdom. Xu Xie, this person is very smart. No matter what kind of chaos in the world, he does not offend anyone, not to mention the bordering Sun Quan, Liu Biao, Liu Bei, and other military groups, even far away in the north of the central plains of Emperor Xian of Han and Cao Cao. Xu Xie tributed on time, send envoys to the goodwill, internal is polite to the wise and generous treatment of others, and try to pacify the people, attracted a lot of famous scholars, including Xu Jing, Liu Ba, came to join him. At the time of all the ruling forces, Xu Xie can be said to be with the best reputation. Xu Xie knew that he was no match for Sun Quan, so when Buzhu arrived, Xu Xie immediately expressed his subservience, and even sent his son to Jiangdong as a hostage, and brought a large number of exotic treasures as gifts for Sun Quan. Sun Quan was satisfied with Xu Xie's submissive attitude. He also considered that the people in Jiaozhou are tough. It's afraid to be difficult to govern them, if changing an outsider to be the governor. So he appointed Xu Xie as the general of left, letting him still in his original position to stay in Jiaozhou. In the other commanderies, as the governor of Shouxie's relatives, also received the appointment of the additional. The 6 commanderies of Jiaozhou were thus included in Sun Quan's sphere of influence. Realizing that Wu Ju, the governor of Songwu, was not a true supporter, Wu Ju tried to eliminate him secretly. Wu Ju was a military general and a fierce warrior, with 5,000 troops under his command. He has a fierce general named O Jing, who was even more valiant. If Wu Ju attacked directly, he might not be able to win, so he invited Wu Ju to come and meet him by the name of the provincial governor of Jiaozhou. Wu Ju knew that Wu Ju didn't have many soldiers, and as long as O Jing didn't go, Wu Ju wouldn't dare to do anything to himself. So Wu Ju gave the military power to O Jing before he left, and repeatedly urged him not to meet with Wu Ju before he came back. When Wu Ju arrived at Jiaozhou, he was detained by Wu Ju. Then Wu Ju sent people to invite O Jing again. O Jing initially did not want to go, but could not resist Wu Ju's softly persuasive, repeated invitations. So he came to Jiaozhou. Wu Ju and O Jing, who were both developed and simple-minded, were then both beheaded by Wu Ju. After the news was sent back to Songwu, Wu Ju's subordinates rebelled, but without a leader, they were quickly crushed, and all of Jiaozhou was now under Sun Quan's control. At this point in time has come to 211 AD. This year Sun Quan moved the capital, Liu Bei entered Yizhou. Cao Cao is busy pacifying Guangdong. 2 years ago the smoke of Red Cliff has been dissipated. The main theme of the 3 kingdoms temporarily moved from the Battle of Jingzhou into the Western chaos.